Hey, what's up guys? Today I wanted to do a very quick video, hopefully, on a stabilizer mod known as the Holee Mod. And essentially what it's doing is it aims to kind of replace using dielectric grease to kind of fill the void in your stabilizer stem and instead replace it with a band-aid. So this is a stabilizer stem that has been Holee modded. Here we go. And you can see that there is a band-aid strip on the top portion, and the band-aid on the side with the two holes is wrapped around from the actual hole that goes all the way through into the top portion, just to kind of give the band-aid more to grip onto so it doesn't slip. It shouldn't either way, but it's just good to have that for peace of mind. So I think this mod is very good because it removes a lot of the guesswork in kind of tuning your stabilizers and covers a large amount of space that the stabilizer wire would touch. And I feel like it's pretty hard to do that with dielectric grease just on the wire and you just putting it in the stem. I think this by itself is almost as good as just normally lubing. Apart from the band-aid bit, you are probably going to want to lube up your wire with a thinner lube than dielectric grease, such as Crytox 205G0. Not sure how BDZ would work with this, but anything like 205G0 or thinner should be perfectly fine. And that's what I've been doing, and I think it's been amazing. As much as I don't like using too much 205G0 on stuff because it's like the more expensive lube, I think it's worth it for this because there's a lot less rattle room in here and it takes a lot of that guesswork out. And I personally don't like working with dielectric grease because it's so thick, and if it does get in places that you don't want it, it's a bit of a pain to remove. So yeah, not something that I like dealing with too much. But anyways, I'm going to show a little clip here showing you the difference between a stock stabilizer stem and a fully modded one. Just with the band-aid portion, I'm not lubing any of this stuff because I'm not going to use these stabilizers for anything. Okay, so first off, here is the stock one. And if you can see, a bit hard to hold everything still, but there is a bit of jiggle room. And that causes rattle noise. It might not be a lot, but it's still there. I'm not sure if you can hear this. You probably can't, but it's there. And here is the Holee modded one. And there is a lot less wiggle room for the wire to move. There is still a very tiny bit of rattle, but it's a lot less than the stock stem. And I think that should be enough to show the benefits of the Holee mod, because you're replacing the dielectric grease that you would normally have, which again is a lot of guesswork. It's very easy to use too much, and you can use something like 205G0 instead for the whole thing, but you end up using a lot of that. I find that this is a lot more effective in reducing rattle than using just straight up lube, because I don't know, man, just certain parts of the stabilizer are hard to get to, like this back portion where it's like sloped up. Getting lube there is honestly quite difficult, at least for me. So I end up having slightly rattly stabilizers, and I don't have any syringes to inject like lube on the back, or as people call plugging the butt. You know, that kind of stuff. I don't really like having to do that to achieve good sound, and I think that this mod is a great way to totally like bypass needing to do that. That all being said, the mod itself is quite simple. It's just cutting a strip of band-aid, feeding it through, and kind of pressing it up against the top portion of the stabilizer stem. But if you do want more information on how to do this, I'll link down to Hamaji Neo's video because that's where I learned about it from, and it seems like he's been quite a big fan of this mod. It seems like he's been including that in most of his builds, and at first I was skeptical because not a lot of people are using it, but on a whim I decided to try it out, and I'm freaking loving it. Anyways, I'm going to start wrapping up the video here. I do think the Holee Mod is a great mod that everyone should try out at least once, especially if you are having trouble tuning your stabilizers as I was, just trying something a little bit new there. And you may be surprised at the results. This keyboard might not be the best example for the Holee Mod because this board is just pingy as all hell. But yeah, hopefully this was informative and maybe something that you'll try in your next build. Anyways, I'm going to actually wrap up this video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you do have any questions about the Holee Mod or anything in this video, just leave a comment down below. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible there. And take care. Peace.